What is up, guys? KingKhaos here, doing a quick overview on Arma 3 Apex, which is going to be the new DLC for Arma 3, coming out July 11th, and this is going to include a map called Genoa, and new weapons, also new vehicles, and new clothing. On to the key features here. The new map Genoa will be 100 kilometers square, placed on a South Pacific island. That compared to Altis is 270 kilometers square, and Stratus is 20 kilometers square. So it'll be a nice medium kind of map, nice size map. There will be 10 new vehicles, including new vehicle classes, which are VTOL, LSV, and more. There will also be new units. There will be a Syndicate faction, which will be the kind of rebels, the opposing force, NATO and CSAT special forces, and Pacific expeditionary units, as well as 13 new weapons, new uniforms, headgear, backpacks, night vision goggles, and new weapon optics. And they will be adding 1 to 4 player cooperative campaign supporting online drop-in and drop-out, so this will be huge if you like to play with a couple friends and have some fun. Here is a look at the Genoa map as an overview. Looks like there's going to be a nice volcano near the middle of it, quite a few islands separated by bridges, and a couple of military air bases, as well as I think on the main island there will be quite small airports for the nice small planes for the island, and the whole island will be mostly covered in tropical vegetation and stuff like that. And we have NATO CTRG, which is going to be classified, but you will be able to see what is coming July 11th when the expansion comes out, as well as CSAT X will be Intel classified again, but you will be able to see July 11th when the expansion comes out. Alrighty, now we will be covering the armed forces. This is the Syndicate armed force. As I said, it will be the primary opposing force, and it looks like they're kind of rebel-y uniforms there. These are the NATO and CSAT Pacific forces, usually what you're going to be playing, fighting against the Syndicate faction. And the last group of forces is the Gendarmerie, and they're going to be kind of like the island police or law enforcement agency on Genoa. And for the new weapons, looks like we're going to be having 3 AKs, the first one being the AKS-74U, the second being the AKM-762 assault rifle. Here we have a pistol. It is a 9mm pistol called the PM. And here's the RPG launcher. This one is looking very cool. We finally get to see a nice like replica of the RPG-7 launcher in Arma 3, and thinking that like the Syndicate faction is going to use this as well as the AKs, which are the opposing force. And the third being the AK-12 7.62mm assault rifle. And here's the light machine gun. It is going to be called the LIM-85 and is a 5.56mm machine gun. This one kind of looks like the M249. And a SPAR 16 5.56mm assault rifle. This one looks very cool, the bipod on there, and there will be a, looks like a drum magazine for that one, so you will have a lot of ammo if you have that attachment. And here we have the KAR 95, which is a 5.8mm assault rifle. We haven't seen too many of those, and it is also a light support weapon, which looks like there's a grenade launcher on the bottom there, and you will be able to support. Now here we have the SPAR 17 7.62 marksman rifle. This kind of looks like the Cyrus. You can see the switch there, so it will most likely have semi and full automatic fire. And we have the CMR 76 6.5mm marksman rifle. This one looks like it has a very long barrel, so you're going to get the range that you need on there. Here we have the Type 115 6.5 millimeter. This one looks yeah, just like a modern weapon. It says it consists of 2 separate weapons combined into a single unit, lower semi-auto rifle chamber to fire .50 rounds, and an upper automatic semi-auto rifle chambered in 6.5 millimeter. This one looks very cool. And here is the Protector 9mm machine gun, submachine gun. This looks like it's going to be used by the gendarmerie, the law enforcement unit. And for the gear, it just shows a helmet here, but there will be definitely a lot of gear, new backpacks, vests, and camos, everything that to match the jungle. And here we have the new vehicles. This one is the V44X Blackfish VTOL. This kind of looks like a troop transport or like a vehicle transport kind of vehicle. And here's the Prowler LSV. This one has a mounted gun on the top and looks like it can get around very well in the jungle. As well as this Quillen LSV. It looks like kind of the same but a different weapon on the top, minigun, and you can also get it with no gun on the top, but this one looks like it is a very well all-terrain vehicle as well. Here is the Y32 VTOL, and this one looks like a looks like you can transport some troops on the bottom there with the windows, but also towards the front you have a pilot and a gunner, and looks like it has some rockets on the edge there as well as a machine gun in the front. And now usually we have these UAV drones in Arma already, and they're more kind of like planes. We have yet to see this kind of MQ-12 Falcon drone. So now it'll be easier for the less experienced pilots to fly drones. This helicopter looks like it'll be quite easy to use, and it has some rockets and machine guns on the side, as well as fun to use. And now here we have a plane like UAV drone. This one has a couple rockets, but I'm sure that they'll add different kind of rockets and different kind of infantry on the UAV. And here's the MB 4-wheel drive off-road car. This one is just looks like a regular Jeep, and this one will be very cool for like just casual, kind of like civilians, but it also looks very cool and nice variation in the vehicles. Now here we have the RHIB. Looks like it's kind of like a military boat. Would be very fun for scuba or nighttime kind of missions. Here's the Caesar propeller plane, and this one, it looks like it's just a 2-seater, but this one looks very fun to fly around the island and look at the beautiful scenery. And last we have the water scooter. This one looks very fun to drive around, and it seats 3 people too. I wonder if you can shoot off the sides of it. That would be very cool, driving around with friends, and I'm very excited for this vehicle. And in this picture here, it is looking very cool. All the civilians, the civilian kind of modern type of area where the civilians will live. We haven't seen too much of these in the Altus and Stratus kind of maps, but this one will look very fun with the law enforcement agency, and it'll be kind of just like a regular city. And looks like here there's some sort of mission in the water, but if you take a look behind that, there's kind of like a city kind of downtown area. This looks very cool with posters everywhere and advertisements, and with all the lights, it looks very fun to walk around and see. Alright, thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully you guys are excited as Arma 3 Apex as I am, coming out July 11th, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.